sitting around. Wow, good to have you. Just a few moments. Just a few moments. I'm excited. It's always good. The youth is on it. And now who's responsible for this burst of brilliance?
I ain't never seen no video of these people on YouTube.
Who discovered these two youth?
Good mama.
These two youth. Who discovered these youth? She didn't know they was sing like that. I mean, I saw David. David said he had something in his eyes.
Tell it, Pastor.
I saw David over there trying to
Be cool.
adjust himself. Y'all should have saw him this morning, because they threw down this morning too, and David was trying to camouflage. He tearing up, and men don't want you to know they cry. There's a movie, I can't remember the movie, but every time this movie come on, I'm gonna cry. I mean, I'm gonna cry. But they got a jerker in there. Boy, they got a tear jerker. And I can't have my wife see me crying. So can't let your wife, Coach, you can't let your wife see you crying. She ain't got, that's it. You phenomenal coach as you are, an incredible person. But once she see you crying, and y'all tap into that soft spot. Well, you're a big man. You can't let them see you cry. Now, unless you have, and this is just for the guys, all the girls for the guys, unless you have an ulterior motive. You gotta be up to something. And you want them to see you cry. Then go on in. Okay, baby, all right. I'm gonna say nothing else about that. Just stop. See, a man cry, he gonna tear her up. She can't help it. She gonna fall out. She can't stand to see you cry. That's why we gotta pray. What is prayer? What is prayer?
All right.
We hear it. People are telling us, asking us, suggesting that we pray. What is it? Is prayer words, or is it posture, position, motion, movement? What is it?
All right. Well.
I want to talk about what prayer is and what prayer is not.
All right.
That's what I want to talk about
All right.
for a few minutes. What prayer is. Psalm 69, verse 13. What prayer is and what prayer is. Those of you with me, my prayer is unbelief. In an acceptable time, O God, in the multitude of thy mercy hear me in the truth of thy salvation. What is and what is not prayer? David begins this message illustrating a number of things. In verse 1, he is desperate for God to save him.
All right.
All right.
Save me, oh God.
All right.
And the word he uses to prerequisite it is, for the waters are come up unto my soul.
All right.
Because of how the water is rising, David said, I need to be saved.
All right. All right.
And he talks about he's sinking in the murder.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
And he says, and there's no footing. I can't find a place to stand. Y'all see that?
Yes.
He explains in his complaint why he has to have God to save him.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who I'm talking to that are going through some things and are praying for some things, or just want God to do some things.
All right. All right.
David is going to show us why and how we ought to pray.
All right.
I think we ought to take a good look at how David illustrates and how David demonstrates and how David directs us in this lammet. Because in the Psalms, of the 150 Psalms, you have laments, which are prayers, and you have hymns, which can deal with deliverance or celebration or acknowledgement of things God has done.
Uh-huh.
He says in verse 3, I'm weary of my crying. I'm crying and I'm about to cry out. And he said, and all this crying I'm doing, he says, my throat is dry. And my eyes, they really don't have much, they don't have many more tears
All right.
to shed. I want to go through a few things because we don't have a lot of time. But more than that, I want to point out that the man that we're talking about is a king.
Yeah.
He's not like one of us. He's a king. He's in the palace. And if he's praying, y'all might not see this,
Oh.
but I think we ought to consider prayer. Because this man has a whole lot of things that he's praying about.
All right. All right. Uh-huh.
One of the things that I see that he's praying about, verse 4, he says that he has some haters.
Yes.
And they're not hating him. Y'all looking at it? Because he done something to them.
All right. Uh-huh.
David explained and expound and expose that folk will hate you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you ain't done nothing to them. He said they hate me without a cause. And David said there ain't a few of them. Y'all see that? David said there's so many of them. They're more. He got more haters than he have hairs On his head. I'm looking at the text.
Come
I
on,
ain't making
Shelby.
this stuff up.
All right, all right.
I don't know about you, but how many haters do you don't have that many haters. I don't have that many haters. I don't have more haters than I got, and I don't have a lot of hair, but I don't can't get nobody to help me. I don't have that many haters, and if David had more haters,
Come on, pal.
Clarence, then he has hair on his head,
All right.
and they're hating him without a cause.
All right. Come on, pal.
And then he said, I have some folk that not only hate me, but they're taking it to the other level.
All right.
They're trying to destroy me. Y'all see that? And he said, and it's not because